Alright, hello my fellow foo flock and my online flock, and as always, go flock yourself. We're here with another fun, maybe exciting, possibly action-packed, who knows, award-winning, probably not, episode of that show you've all come to know, love, and or possibly hate. Fat Guy Theater. I'm the Fat Guy, and today we're sort of taking an excursion into the Twilight Zone. Okay, the other day my wife and I were watching the Twilight Zone, and I was thinking like, these are the good old days now, because you can watch it on demand and you can pause it. So you're in the middle of the episode and you're like, I gotta take a dump. Well, I'll pause it, and then I'll go take a dump and come back. Now, back in the day, you didn't have that option. Let's say you're sitting there, you're watching the Twilight Zone, and all of a sudden the commercial comes, or all of a sudden you gotta take a shit. So anyway, that magic moment comes, and it's like, and you're waiting for the commercial break. Come on, commercial break, I gotta take a dump. You're clenching the old butt cheeks, you're sitting there on the couch, what have you. And then all of a sudden, the magic moment happens, a commercial comes around. You're like, okay, I gotta run off and go to the bathroom while it's on a commercial, because I want to come back and find out what's going on with the 9th floor of that department store and the elevator and all that. So you run off, you're sitting down in the toilet, you're like, then all of a sudden you're like, damn it, I'm constipated. Now, I've only been constipated once in my life, luckily, and it wasn't during the Twilight Zone. But I didn't know what it was. I wound up missing a half a day of school because of it, because my stomach hurt so bad, and I had no idea what was going on. And my mother said, if you're still like this at the end of the day, when I get home from work, you're going to the doctor's. Well, around midday, I fired off a hot one. Bam, I didn't hurt anymore, so I called my mother at work. I said, we don't got to go to the doctor's. All I had to do was take a dump. But anyway, so let's assume, it's back in the day, you're watching the Twilight Zone, original airing, rerun, what have you, and all of a sudden you're sitting there, damn it, I'm backed up. Hey, honey, go get me a laxative, will you? I'm backed up, and I want to find out what the fuck's going on the 9th floor of that department store there and whatnot. And then if you don't come back in time, you're still in there and all that. Keep watching that. I want to know what's going on. It could be years before I see this again as a rerun. And then finally, everything's out. You get up, you clean off, you wash your hands, you get back out. The commercials are over. It's in the middle of the plot, or it's at the end. Well, what the fuck happened? Oh, once a month, the mannequins get to go live like people. Now, if you haven't seen this one by now, this episode's from 1960. Give me a fucking break. There's no spoiler alert. Fucking thing's well over half a century old. But anyway, now you just pause it. You go off to the bathroom. You take as much time as you want. Read a chapter of a book. Look at a picture of your favorite celebrity and get yourself through the evening, whatever you want to do. Finish off, wash everything off, and go back out there, and bada bing, bada boom, you're back to the Twilight Zone. So yeah, we're in the good old days when you could pause stuff, because you couldn't pause stuff back then. You get a commercial break, you get constipated, and you're literally shit out of luck. Anyway, it's been another fun, maybe exciting, possibly episode of that show you've all come to know, love, and or possibly hate. Fat Guy Theater. I'm the Fat Guy, and today my theater's coming to you from here in the Deptford Mall, where I'm now going to go have my cheesesteak and my cheese fries.